Hey, what's up, guys? We do this every day. You ask and I answer. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it's the most amazing channel ever. And it's because it's ran by you guys. You ask and I answer. So we have a question right here by one of these students. It says, Walt, I don't understand bar chords. And the way that bar chords work is actually quite simple. So let me show you guys exactly what's going on. And by the way, this is the live show. And she just asked just like a minute ago, so we're going to answer for her. Okay, so now, check it out. If I take, there's two types of bar chords. There's partial bar chords and there's full bar chords. Partial bar chords are when you take two or more strings. These are all partial bar chords. Although one was 2 strings and one was 5, it doesn't matter. They're all partial bar chords. And then we have full bar chords, which is all 6 strings. Okay, gotta get that bass in there. So, a common misconception too is that the word bar is actually not spelled B-A-R. Bar chords in music, it's actually spelled B-A-R-R-E. Bar chords, B-A-R-R-E. Although you do take your finger and you literally bar it all through the instrument. So, check this out. The way that I'm going to play my bar chord, let's start on something simple. Like let's take our A bar chord, okay, which is going to be on the 5th fret. So let's take our first finger and bar it all the way through all 6 strings. So now we're going to go is all strings, 5th fret. Then we take our second finger here, okay. Put our second finger on the 3rd string. By the way, the string names are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, starting on the thin string. Okay, so we take our second finger, which is our middle finger, put that on the 3rd string, 6th fret. Then we take our 3rd finger, which is our ring finger, and put that on the 7th fret, 5th string, and then take our pinky finger and put that on the 7th fret, 4th string. And just like that, okay, we now have our bar chord. A great way of thinking of how you're supposed to do it correctly is think of an E chord. Okay, we all know our E chord is played like this. Okay, so let's take that and instead of playing with fingers 1, 2, and 3, let's play with fingers 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now that we have this pattern, we're going to move it up to our 5th fret and then put this right here on the 5th fret. So here's our E on the 1st fret, move it up to the 5th, and then put our bar chord there. Actually, you would start your bar chord would be on 5th, and then that's it. We now have our A. That's how the actual bar chord is actually supposed to be created. Okay, so the way that works is that this bottom note, this root right here, this note, this bass note, is actually the root to the chord. So this is my A bar chord. Now, what's great about bar chords though, FTW, is that bar chords are actually movable patterns. So I can take this bar chord and move it up a half step, and up another half step, and another half step, and keep on going. And it's just a movable pattern. So I'm going from here A to A sharp, to B, to C sharp, D, D sharp, and then E. Okay, so that's the idea of bar chords, and there's actually other types of bar chords, like that. This is your normal standard bar chord, major bar chord. But now, if I want to make this G major bar chord right here, and the reason why this is G is because I'm on my 3rd fret. Here's this is my open E string. So let's go from E, the open string, okay? So let's go E, F, F sharp, and then G. So here we have 3rd fret, and then there's my pattern. Remember the E, move it up to the 3rd fret, and this is my G major bar chord. So the way that it's going to work is that here's my G major bar chord. If I want to make this a G minor bar chord, look what I have to do. It's actually not that difficult. All you got to do is just lift up your middle finger, and that's it. Here we have it. There's our middle finger, or there's our bar chord. Okay, so now we have this G major, and then here's G minor, just lifting up our middle finger. And then here's G major. G minor. Okay, so that's the idea of bar chords, and there you have it. You learned all about partial bar chords, full bar chords, the idea of the root, the position of them, major bar chords, and minor bar chords. But now there's also other types of bar chords, and that's, I can do a bar, anything can be a bar chord. This can be a bar chord. Okay, this can be a bar chord if I want it to be. This can be a bar chord here. Okay, now how are these all these weird shapes? How are these all bar chords? And the way that it works is that a bar chord is just anything that you're using your first finger, or really any finger, but it makes more sense for your first finger, to literally bar every string. Okay, so it doesn't matter what pattern your other fingers are playing, as long as your first finger is literally covering all the strings here, then it's always, always, always going to be a bar chord. Wait, let's see. Let's see. The hardest part about bar chords is having your index cover all the strings and getting a clear sound. Absolutely, that's the toughest thing about bar chords. The toughest thing about bar chords is literally to get every string to sound out, and it's super difficult. But when you do it, it's the most amazing thing ever. So keep on trying it. Remember, the trick to it is every day. And if you need to know if it's possible to like that, you guys have to do it every day, because I do the show every day, and that we're learning together. So that, you know, if you guys needed some motivation to learn guitar every day, all you got to do is just click on the subscribe button, and that when I do it, then you do it. Okay? Every video I upload is another lesson that you learn, and that's it. That's how you get better. You do it every day. You don't skip a day. We don't skip here. Okay? But that's how we do, guys. So stay well, and I hope that answers your questions. I'll get into more detail later, but also don't forget to subscribe and join the mailing list. And there you have it.